This FNCS has been crazy. Some of the most intense storylines, but I want to talk about Khanada and Cooper, who got 2 victory royales on day 1, which was the same amount as Peterbot and Poyo. Of course, while Peterbot and Poyo had typical victories from high ground, the duo that interests me was actually Khanada and Cooper because they won both of their games from absolute shambles and from low ground. Okay, so here we are in game 1. Khanada and Cooper have a drop west of Grim Gate, and they actually don't land at a POI. They just take this coastal region and loot random chests and unnamed landmarks. And this is such on brand for the theme of this video too, because even their drop is somewhat shambles, not being at a POI that is. But this actually works so well for them. They are not contested here, and even if they were, a contesting team might just bite a chunk off of their potential loot route, since it's virtually impossible to contest an entire region. With that being said, they have a lot of ground to cover to loot as much as they'd like to. But this season there is of course the skull dashes, so they can make quick time looting this area. It's perfect. One of the first things they do is rotate into the underworld and start going for tags for Storm Surge. And notice they have looted up, but they have not farmed their mats fully. Khanada only has 200 wood, he has good brick, and almost no metal. This was a little surprising to me, but it totally makes sense. Storm Surge is going to be their biggest enemy in this game, not a lack of mats. Like I was talking about, they have the entire coastal region around this to themselves, which has a ton of brick and a ton of farmable trees, so they're not worried about mats. They know they can always go back down and refarm up. This first game, it starts really well for them. They don't have a problem with Storm Surge because they aren't afraid to build. They back off from this engagement after getting some damage in and are able to farm on the rotates, then make a Surge Tower to look for more damage. In an FNCS Grand Finals lobby, they don't care about saving their mats, they care about saving their health. So you'll notice throughout this whole thing, they are prioritizing their health and sticking together over any mats whatsoever. And this makes sense and works really well for them because, like I said, Grimgate has so much brick and wood around it. Zone pushes them out of that rocky region and they are now forced to use their Flowberry Fizz. Before they were just using their Skull Dashes, but now they have to save them for endgame when it's super vital to use them. One of the things you'll notice that Khanada and Cooper switch to is they switch to wood. Since they're no longer next to those big brick rocks, they're now switching to wood because they can refarm on trees. Although even with refarming, it seems like they're still blowing through mats faster than they can refarm them, and that is true, but that's where I shout out Khanada's genius IGLing. He is looking for any way where they can shortcut and not need to use their mats, so he finds surge bases that are left unused and climbs into them, taking someone else's builds so they don't have to waste their own. And I do want to say that they start this game super well. They position themselves on the edge of zone so they can look back and get damage on people rotating in, and Cooper is actually able to pick up a kill from someone rotating in. I of course want to show you what they're doing right, but we'll get to the shambles in a minute. And one of the things they actually do really well is being direct with each other. Khanada does not sugarcoat things, he tells Cooper how it is.
Listen to me, Cooper. Yeah. We have so much damage, we're 700 above. We go down and reform right now this building. Let's go reform this, bro. We have so much damage. Look, we're 700
I think
above.
I'm gonna stay, Nada. You got that.
No, it's not smart. It's not smart.
All right.
We should just farm right now.
Yeah.
When we have time.
Obviously, these are both super experienced people, both FNCS winners, so they can be direct with each other. But for everyone watching, if you're new into competitive, be direct with your duo when you're in tournaments because it's the only way you guys are going to stick on the same page. During this next rotate, Khanada finds a down body on the ground because he's observant and has his eyes wide open, which is hard for someone like him. No, but for real, this was so big for them. They got almost max mats from this body, which is a testament to you can overbuild, you can waste mats to protect your health because it's easier to find mats than it is to find extra health, shield, and white meds. Earlier, I said that they were both direct with each other, which could sound kind of mean at times, but they also build each other up.
I'm gonna get you healthy here. I'm not making sure you die in here.
I know it might sound corny to say, but just showing your duo that you care about them being alive and being with you and being healthy and their contributions to the team are valuable, that goes a long way for chemistry. They really never run into surge trouble, so I want to show you their loadout. Cooper is only using one gun, which is the shotgun, but he of course has the water bending, which has infinite range and does a lot of damage with no drop off. Khanada, on the other hand, also has good range with his DMR, which he picks up a lot of frags with, as well as he has a shotgun too. After a few more rotations, it starts to become a little bit more shambles. Khanada as the IGL is of course taking the lead, but that's when Cooper gets hit big.
Oh, I got fucked. I'm trying to get to that.
Are you dead?
Just box up. I need heal. Yeah, I'm
We
using
should chug. Just keep chugging. Just spam chug.
I have 3 builds.
We're gonna go up right. It's fine.
And the thing I really respect about Cooper as a fragger is his communication is really good. Even though he's not the IGL, he's still able to tell his duo to wait up, to box up, he needs time to heal. So now Khanada has 2 builds and Cooper has 1. How do they possibly win this game? It's the no hesitation. Khanada Khanada says we need to push this box, get a refresh right now, and Cooper is instantly there with him. They're able to push a solo, get some mats, and now they're back into this game and zone pulls back. Even better, they're able to slide down the hill and get more mats from a body that fell down. From here, they break through someone else's tarp and take ultimate low ground. You either want to be on high ground or low ground. On high ground, you only have to cover your bottoms, and on low ground, you only have to cover your tops, but on mid ground, you have to cover both. Therefore, this is a favorable place to be. I also like to mention the IGL's word isn't the gospel. Khanada here says don't look for a fight even though they could use some more mats.
Do not fight. Please do not fight. Please, for the love of God, do not fight. We just sit here.
There's two solos, so one duo left
other than us. Just wait for everyone to die, Cooper, okay?
And while Cooper listens by not actively looking for a fight, if the opportunity presented itself, which it did, he goes for that and is able to get another refresh.
Get that, Cooper. You're him.
I have mats.
I have no mats. I have zero.
Here, take.
So of course, always listen to your IGL, but if that opportunity is there, make something happen. Throughout this endgame, they are actually able to pick up the dash medallion, which of course gives them the green skulls. Cooper drops it for Khanada, so they both have a skull to dash up to high ground, and they're able to win this game.
Here, mats. Okay. We fight them, ready?
Okay.
Just dash up and kill them, ready? 3, 2, 1, I'm dashing.
180! Reach 120! Left!
Oh my God!
The thing that I think is so impressive here is not the dash play, is not the IQ, it's actually the fact that he doesn't let the moment ruin his mechanics. With only 50 builds, he's able to put a wall roof down and edit a perfect right-handed peek to take out 2 people. I think that's just fantastic. Of course though, they still get one more win on the day. So here we are in game 5, and somehow this one is even more shambles. They are running into constant storm surge trouble in this one, and they don't get any lucky gifts like last game. This video is actually originally going to be about whoever the winner of FNCS was, but Khanada and Cooper's gameplay drew me towards them because I had you guys in mind. I think you would benefit much more from learning how to recover a shambles game than if I were to show you the perfect game where the winner's on height with great mats, great health, etc. Because the truth is, most of you in the audience will not be gifted easy situations in your next tournament, whether that's a Cash Cup, Scrim, or Victory Cup. So if you're enjoying so far, please drop a like and invest in the channel. It took hours to scrub through all the film and edit, so please use code reidtheninja, or of course Khanada or Cooper's code since they provided the gameplay to help us out.
It's gone. Holy
Bro,
shit.
need to fight
We need to go up now.
So what you just saw is Storm Surge deactivated for a split second, so now it gives them a cool period to get some more damage. They are still 128 damage below, but they're not rushing into some fight where they're going to be in a huge disadvantage. They still have plenty of shield to heal back up when Storm Surge ticks away at their health, so they don't need to rush anything that's stupid. I respect this a lot because whenever I play, when Storm Surge starts ticking on me, I just get super aggressive and make dumb plays, so watching this really taught me a lot. So I cut a little footage out here, but they've pretty much been under Storm Surge for about 2 minutes and they're still going. This is one of their first real attempts to jump on someone and get in their box, but it wasn't successful and they weren't able to make it happen. Cooper then spots someone behind them and they decide to reposition, so it just goes to show you don't need to tunnel vision on your first W key. You can reposition and find something else that works better. Khanada saw the recently edited wall, so he's easily able to take it and get that kill. So when going for refreshes, look for these recently edited walls so you can jump in and get these kills. This trend where they sandwich the player happens a lot when you watch Khanada and Cooper, and it's something they don't even have to communicate, they just do it. In this next example, Khanada is approaching someone from front on, and Cooper has the hindsight to go around to the side and pressure him from the back. One of them was able to escape, but they did get the knock and the finish. This was cool to watch live because they didn't have to communicate at all, they just made it happen because of their Fortnite IQ. On the topic of Fortnite IQ, they know when other players are going to rotate. So in this example, Khanada is getting back to meet up with Cooper and he hits a big shot on one of these players underneath him. With zone pressure, they're almost certain they're going to edit out from right below them, and they time it perfectly to edit their own floor and get a nice shot on this duo. Something I really respect about Khanada's IGLing is he always knows when to take low ground. In this circumstance, he only has 10 builds and Cooper has 0. They decide to jump down because there is green water, they can get their skulls, there's natural cover above them, and people are going to be funneling down here so they can get some refreshes. The only thing is, if zone doesn't pull where they need it to, they might be screwed.
Pull back. Just go here, go around right. Oh, no, we can't.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay.
Dead.
Nice. We need to wrap around, I think.
No.
I'm dashing.
Go. Just dash.
Oh, I'm dead, bro. It's so bad.
Come back. No, come back.
I'm 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Come on.
You're fucking crazy. Just call me.
It's a 2v2v1.
Just sit. We're so good, Cooper.
We're fucking crazy, bro.
We're so good, Cooper.
I
It's
just
insane.
honestly on our watch up.
I love this duo's chemistry because a lot of other duos, I could totally see the IGL saying, why did you run to zone? You were low HP. You should have stayed on me. Why did you go ahead? But instead, Khanada and Cooper just start gassing each other up about how good they are. They get another kill, but this time they don't have the dash medallion, but they did just hop into the green water, so they still have the skulls.
Okay.
I'm dashing off.
There you go. 100! I have no bullets! I have 100! Hit him 100! He's on height!
No, I'm dead. 1v1.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! I'm the fucking truth! I'm the fucking truth! I'm the fucking best! Khanada!
I gotta say it again, I love this duo. These were Khanada and Cooper's wins this FNCS Major 2. And there were a lot of endgame footage in this video, so hopefully you learned something, but obviously Fortnite isn't all about endgame. So if you want to improve at tournament early games and or ranked, I just made a video covering that. This is how to start and approach fights. It answers the question of if you should take height or box up when an engagement breaks out, so some really valuable information in there. Again, please drop a like, invest in the channel, and use code reidtheninja in the item shop. Thank you for watching, and on that note, I am signing off.